I'd learned my lesson from my appointment with Dr. Tarter, and I arrived right on time for my therapy appointment. To my surprise, I didn't have to wait long. A very, very pregnant woman walked into the waiting area and said my name. Her office was neat and clean, and she even had a comfortable chair to sit in. She sat behind a large desk that covered her stomach. She took what seemed like a piece of candy out of a roll of candies, popped it into her mouth, and set the roll on the desk. Tums. I've never had indigestion like this until I got pregnant. She looked to be about 7 months. I began to wonder how long she would work. Maybe she wouldn't even last the 2 months, and then I could get out of therapy for a while. How are you feeling today? You look good. I wanted to say thank you, but I was too shocked by her comment. No one had told me I looked good in a very long time. I'd gained weight, I'd had a breakdown. I was fine with the fact that everyone thought I looked bad because I felt like I was supposed to look bad. But there she sat, crunching on her Tums, telling me I looked good. I feel good. So why are you here? I have to be here. Why? Who told you that? I just got out of the hospital and they set this up for me. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. What else did they tell you at the hospital? That I have bipolar disorder. Do you think you have bipolar disorder? It makes sense. What about it makes sense? I was manic. Were you depressed? No. But you still think you're bipolar? Are you depressed now? I'm happy to be out of the hospital. That makes sense. How long were you in the hospital? 3 months. That's long enough to convince someone of anything, you know. You'll say whatever they want you to say to get out. I'm better. How do you know? I can think straight. You weren't thinking straight before? I wasn't thinking the way I normally do. Describe how you normally think versus when you were manic. I couldn't process anything. Couldn't keep a thought in my head for longer than a minute when I could think at all. Mostly, my brain hurt. Hurt how? A bit like I was underwater. It felt like there was a lot of pressure around my head. What made that go away? The meds. So you take the meds? Yes. Every day? Yes. You feel like they help you. My brain doesn't hurt, and I can carry a thought in my head for longer than a minute. She was on her 3rd Tums by then, and she kept averting her eyes from mine as she thought of more and more questions. No one had ever spoken to me with such clarity before. Everyone I'd spoken to up until that point talked to me like I was a newborn, and I only spoke baby language, so they had to speak slowly and simply so I would understand. I thought she spoke to me so frankly because she was very uncomfortable. She was a small woman, and the baby took up what seemed like most of her body. I'd never taken a Tums in my life, but whatever type of indigestion she had, it must have been almost unbearable. I was waiting for her to pull out another roll because I was certain she had one. But as she popped the last Tums in the roll, she let out a deep sigh and said, Sienna, I have to see you again next week. We won't have much time together, but maybe we can figure some things out. I wasn't quite sure I believed her, but sometimes insight can come from the most ordinary people. This is your Aunt Sia saying, stay strong, stay healthy, and know that you are loved.
We can learn together, we can grow forever.
Hey, it's the best kept secret.
We can learn together, we can grow forever. I am not my hair, I am not my skin. I am a vessel of love and soul within. I am black bipolar female. I am black bipolar female. I am not my hair, I am not my skin. I am a vessel of love and soul within. I am black bipolar female. I am black bipolar female. Let me tell you where I've been, who I am, understand what I do, why I stand, how I live, what I think, what I love, what I am. Black bipolar female. Yes, ma'am. Any questions you can ask, what I don't know I will pass. I will help you understand all the ups, all the downs, all the smiles, all the frowns, all the whys, all the hows. Walk the journey with me, the road is full of wows. We can learn together, we can grow forever. We can learn together, we can grow forever.